Hi, I'm LP Master 6, and welcome to my 115th Let's Play Donkey Kong Land 3, released by Rareware in 1997 for the Game Boy. As you would have probably expected. You might also expect that this is the sequel to Donkey Kong Land 2, and more so, a pseudo-sequel, semi-sequel to Donkey Kong Country 3, Dixie Kong's Double Trouble, as it features the same environments and characters, but different level designs, as with the previous Donkey Kong Land games, to their console counterparts, except for Donkey Kong Land 1, which had entirely different environments. Now, this is more of a middle ground, whereas Land 2 had the same level names for 98% of it. This has entirely different level names and world names, but it's not completely different. As you can see, it doesn't really have as much. I don't even know if it has any original songs. I don't think it does, or level themes, but like visually. And I don't think it has any new enemies or anything. So in that sense, it's like Land 2, but this is more along the lines of Land 1 than Land 2 is in terms of originality. That is such a boring... This is a boring opening. I'm very sorry. Let's get right into it. This is a nice song. Ooh, no animation for Dixie, which makes it look funny. Alright, this is World 1, Cape Codswallop. And Level 1, Red Wharf. So yes, we didn't see this level before, actually. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ooh, we get a bear coin right off the bat and an extra life. For some reason, the lives are still displayed as hearts that you have to count, which is fine for now, but when they get all the way up to like 25, actually... Okay, you can go over the amount allotted at the bottom of the screen, but you won't be able to see how many lives you have, which is kind of annoying. Ooh. So, we are playing this on an emulator in Game Boy Advance mode. You might be thinking, why not play it in Super Game Boy mode if you're playing it on an emulator anyway? Well, Super Game Boy mode is uglier. Not in every screen, but in a lot of them. So I'd rather go with the more basic, bland, yellow and blue, like the bluish gray monochromatic color palette, than the ugliness of the Super Game Boy, which still looks fine. The title screen looks better, so that's why I thought about doing that, but no, we're just gonna go with this, in line with Land 2. Speaking of Land 2, I found out why, while researching this game, I don't know why I couldn't turn that there. Why Land 2 is so similar to Country 2, especially in comparison to all the other Land games, the other two of them. That is because they spent most of the development time for Land 2 making an actual engine that works, unlike Land 1. So they made it from the ground up. I figured it was just an improved version of the Land 1 engine. And this is using the same engine, so it has a lot of the leftover assets in it. But even still, this is improved, at least slightly, from Land 2, which is cool. Yeah, I guess. If you think that sort of thing is cool. I feel like this is the most boring video ever. And we already get On Guard. Oh, I love On Guard. I mean, who doesn't? Again, boring. You can't already take a hit. Oh, that's right. B doesn't attack. A attacks. B does nothing. As On Guard, I guess. Alright. I didn't do a practice run of this either. I thought about it, but I've already 103%ed this before, and I don't know if I wanted to spoil everything again, because I just did Country 3, and I didn't practice any of the Land games except one, because I had a hard time with one, originally. I felt like this would be a more fun way to go about it, because it's not blind. Again, I've done this plenty of times before, but I don't have anything memorized about this game of where anything is beyond the first level. So I feel like this will be a more organic playthrough, if not frustrating. At least it'll be organic, even if it is frustrating to watch or play. I'm so used to the console controls, playing the Game Boy controls again. That's it. I'm attacking you, the bounty fish. You gave me nothing. We definitely missed a secret already. But you know what? I think I can live with myself for that. We're already in level 2. It's not like we missed something in level 1, right? Even though normally in a game I have the entire first world memorized. Oh well, that's okay. So in development, this game probably had the subtitle The Race Against Time. So not only is it abandoning, you know, numerals for Roman numerals, it was originally going to add a subtitle. But the only evidence for this is in Nintendo's website in 1998 of recently released games. It listed it as Donkey Kong Land 3 The Race Against Time. This is further evidenced by the time theming that is subtly throughout the game for some reason. Like the Super Game Boy border is pocket watches. And there is a watch collectible that is also pocket watches in this game. We missed a good bit. But we'll be getting more on that later. It makes a little more sense, but in terms of plot, there's not really anything urgent compared to like Rescue Donkey Kong. Because the plot in this game is... oh my god, I keep wanting to press B. Damn it. So there's this contest. And I did read the manual, so I know what I'm talking about. Don't worry. The contest just started, and Donkey and Diddy are some of the first to be interested in finding the Lost World in the Northern Hemisphere, which is the continent where Donkey Kong Country 3 takes place. But we already found the Lost World in Country 3, so it's kind of implied, because also in the manual it talks about how Dixie and Kitty need to prove themselves. It acts like the plot of the third game didn't happen. So this is more like an alternate version. So this is not canon at all. So if anybody cares about the plot, and if the fact this game is not canon, or technically it could be Country 3 that's not canon, but come on. If one of them is not canon, we know it's going to be Land 3. Let's not kid ourselves here. As I turn into Kitty for the first time. Whoo! So essentially, Dixie was just babysitting Kitty, and DK and Diddy were like, hey, we're going to go out and find the Lost World, have fun watching Kitty, and then that annoyed Dixie, so she decided, let's go prove ourselves, and Kitty was like, okay. I don't think he talks, he's a toddler. I'm not sure. He just kind of followed along, and he just beats people up for no reason. I guess he just has violent tendencies, or he knows who the bad guys are. Or he's following his cousin's example? Yeah, they're cousins. Alright, yes. A is the button to press. A. Alright, hold up. I know it's going to be an invisible wall somewhere that throws me off. Why are the bounty fish... Wait. Did we do this one yet? No! Oh, sick! Alright, well, we're still missing the DK coin, because unlike Country 3, it won't always be held by a coin in underwater stages. Coin, the enemy, K-O-I-N. It'll be just floating like it is in Country 2 and Land 2. Whew! Ow! Ooh! I should have done a longer practice take, I feel like. Shut up! Who cares? Just get on with it and enjoy yourself. This is about the game. This is not about you. In Japan, this game was probably going to be known as Land 2. Because Donkey Kong Land 2, as we know it in the West, was called Donkey Kong Land in Japan. Because Donkey Kong Land 1 in Japan is called Donkey Kong GB. Okay, what? I don't know where this coin is going to be. Alright, I have... Oh! Okay, cool. Well, actually this game didn't come out in Japan at all in its original form. But in the Giga Leak, they found a prototype of the original Game Boy version based on the English version. I'm not sure if this game came out in any other language now that I think about it. But they had it pretty much completely finished. The Japanese version, but didn't do it. Tea's ready. I'll save your game while you drink it. Save or leave. I will save. We already have 4%. Keep an eye out for those Kremlins. Aren't they Kremlings? Not Kremlins? I don't know why that cracks me up. Okay, how long have we been going? Oh, 11 minutes? Yeah, I'm definitely not cutting it there. I love this pun. Fort Knox. Because Fort Knox? I live near there. That's in Kentucky. That is where there's a large supply of, like, gold or something. And it's also a military base. So there you go. Neat facts about the U.S. Army. In research for this game. Huh? Huh? Okay, select. Nope. Wait, I can control it with the... Oh, I forgot I set it up with the control stick. Oh, okay, there we go. See, it was the control stick. That brought me good luck. I'm just using the control stick for the novelty because I forgot I put it where I can use either the pad or the stick. And it actually feels pretty good. Huh. Better than a GameCube stick, that's for sure. Don't die right now, please. Is this like a shortcut, or does this actually net me a secret? Ooh, this baseline is really good. I mean, the Game Boy transcription. These are all, of course, Evelyn Novakovic or Fisher. Oh, I can't ever remember which one is her maiden name and which one isn't. Okay, yeah, we can't go through there. So that was just a shortcut. I don't know if that was a good idea. You know what? We'll just do the first half of the level again and pick up whatever we missed after we finish it. That is fine. What was I saying? Oh, I was looking up about Fort Knox, and there have been 2 major shootings there. Some disgruntled employees. The first one made it seem like it was an employee. I'm pretty sure you have to be in the military to be an employee at a military base. You have to have a military ID at the very least. I think there's some civilians. I don't know. You'd think I would know because my dad... Oh. I thought that was going to be a big, like a bonus barrel up there or something. But no. Okay. That's fine. Okay, we haven't found a single secret. I don't think Kitty can do his bouncing out of water thing again. In land here. But... Excuse me? Okay, again, the new engine's not perfect. Is this gonna work? Yes. Beautiful. And also beautiful. Oh, we did get one, but I was thinking this whole time we didn't get any bonus barrels, but no, we did get one. Alright, so let's go back in and get the other. Actually, I didn't make sure with Seabed Shanty that we even finished it. I don't want to go down there. I want to stay up here. Knickknacks cannot be on the ground in this game. They are always going to be floating in midair. So we don't get the variant where we can stomp on them and then pick them up and use them as a shield or a barrel or something. That is not in this game. Oh, okay, sick. Why are they both bash the baddies? Oh, booty birds! Wait, is that what they're called in the... Yeah, they are from 3. I don't remember if any of the Country 2 enemies come back in Country 3. Oh, they do. No? I can't remember. We already went over this in the Country games, but that trilogy is done. Let's focus on the Land trilogy. Total Rekoil, which I believe is the name of the springy snake enemies. Oh, sick. Right off the bat. Beautiful. But essentially, this would be the inverse of like Game & Watch Gallery 2, which didn't come out on the Game Boy, but came out on the Game Boy Color in America, whereas the original version was the Game Boy. I worded that horribly. In Japan, it came out on the Game Boy. That was my last Let's Play, so that's why it's relevant. And in America, there's a fully finished prototype of the game on Game Boy, but they delayed it for Game Boy Color, and it never came out on Game Boy Color in Japan. Originally, though, I found out for this Let's Play, researching on Nintendo's website, it said that Game & Watch Gallery 2 was to be coming to the original Game Boy, but it didn't have a date yet. So that's neat. Ooh, hello. Oh, yes. Okay, no, we can get that easily. Yeah, okay. I'm underestimating the physics of this a little too much, because they're really not bad. This game actually feels good. Like, whereas 2 feels good enough, and 1 feels okay in a novelty way, but not any other way, 3 feels good. It feels like a console country game. It feels about as good as Country 1, almost. Not quite, but almost. Oh, okay, I say that, and then climbing up a rope feels kind of bad. But it's not bad, just kind of bad. It sounds like I'm defending this game, like it needs a defense, because it's actually, you know, not that great, but it's better than people say. No, this is actually fine. Every review I've seen of this game, the people were like, yeah, this game is actually fine. It's okay. You know, especially compared to the controls of the first 2. Whew! And we are blazing through it better than I thought we would. I always think I'm going to struggle with the rare Donkey Kong games, and I don't know why, because, I mean, if you can do Country 2, I think you're fine. Alright, because that game is way harder than any of the other ones. But as I was saying, this did come out on the Game Boy Color in an enhanced port that makes actual use of the higher CPU. But it came out all the way in 2000, so we will be covering that as a separate game then. If you want to play Donkey Kong Land 3, if you don't have a physical cartridge, which I do, even though we're emulating, I'll get to that in a minute, I guess. Why did that sound play? Oh, that was the 1-up sound. Duh. Okay, never mind. We found everything, because in every level there are 2 bonuses. It was almost the case in Country 3 that there were 2 bonuses in every level, but I think it actually is the case with no exceptions here, except for boss levels, obviously. Personally, I don't even count those as levels, but Mario Wiki does, so I guess I will. Oh god, my back. Sheepy Shop! Okay, should I finish my thought on... no. We'll get to that in a minute. What's the rush? Whoa, your pockets are bulging! Wanna play cards? This guy is just known as Bear. He is modeled after Bazaar, not the rapper, the bear from Country 3. Laugh track moment, I'm hilarious. Bazaar's a rapper from D12. I'm showing my age. He's not actually that good, but he was pretty novel for inventing the shock value style of rap that made Eminem famous. So he deserves credit there, but let's get to it. This is a memory game, and you are being timed on it. DK, okay, Coin, Squawks, Banana, Squitter. Ellie. Oh, God. Okay, Coin, Squawks, Banana, Squitter. Okay. We haven't seen Dixie. We haven't seen Kitty. Oh, my God. Have we seen a balloon? Okay. No, fuck. Okay. Bear Coin, Bear Coin. Okay, Dixie. Kitty. Banana? Yes. You were there. Uh-huh. On guard's there. Beautiful. DK Coin was the first one. Squawks. Okay, that was... I should have gone to the right. Oh. Alright, what was the time there? Great going! Let's see what I can rustle up for you. And you get a 51 seconds? It took me that long? Pop in again if you're passing by. You get unique text if you beat it in under 31 seconds. But I'm not that worried about it. Every world has a Sheepy Shop, and it has two purposes. One of them, as you may have seen in there, is the teleport option. 5 coins to play again. Hey, I gotta make a living too. I'm good. This is the only use of bear coins except for using the teleporter. There is unused text of him offering you the teleporter, and if you select it in World 1, he says, sorry, it's not running right now, something like that. Because there's no point. 2 coins on some useful info. I'm good. Pop in again if you're passing by. That is essentially the equivalent to Cranky, who is not mentioned in the story and is not in the game at all. The only non-playable Kong in this game is Wrinkly, meaning DK, Diddy, and Cranky are not in the game, but at least DK and Diddy are in the story. This is one of 2 Donkey Kong games to not feature Donkey Kong. So let that soak in. This is not counting remakes. This is a very odd entry in the series for that reason.